Saggies, Island Turtle here. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be your monthly intuitive messages for the sign of Sag. There is a part 2 if you're resonating with the messages and you want to dive deeper. You can find it on Patreon or Vimeo, and the links are below for your convenience. Sag, I just want to get started in your energy, okay? Because I was getting some interesting stuff. I was getting a lot of symbology. So like runes, light language, maybe you're actually getting a lot of just signs, omens, if you will. It feels like you are something knowledge-wise is unlocking for you, or you are actually like throwing yourself into learning about something, but signs, symbols seem to be really, really big for you. Excuse me. Another thing I was getting like black and white, a lot of like polarizing sort of energy. So you could be experiencing that in a lot of different ways. Like you could be experiencing that within your relationships, within yourself. And when I say polarizing, I mean like this is right and this is wrong, like no gray area, which this I feel like this is in relation to what you are learning right now, knowledge-wise. Yeah, it just feels like something about your beliefs are shifting, but they keep saying it's more about the knowledge. It's more about like literal information, more so than belief system, which is kind of interesting. But that's something that was coming through for you. I was also getting something about a separation very clearly. Like I was, oh, excuse me. Oh, whoa, that was weird. Suddenly the loud frequency on my left side just went. So you could be experiencing that too. Maybe a shift in your clairs, like clairvoyance, clairaudience, that sort of thing. Oh, that was very interesting. But yeah, I do feel like some of you are going through some sort of separation or severing. I did get like I did hear like divorce like very clearly. Don't get scared. That's not for most of you, okay? You would already know. It wouldn't be surprised. It would be a confirmation. So there's definitely that. And coming back to the signs and symbols, again, I was getting like runes, like really strongly. Some of you could be tied to Celtic practices, Celtic lore, or maybe just you find it intriguing, even if it's not part of your own culture or heritage. But there's something about that in particular, especially in terms of protection. Oh, are you worried about your protection right now, Sag? This is interesting. I mean, if you're going through a separation of some sort, I could see that one, coming up. It's just very human. But some of you may be looking into even like glyphs. So maybe becoming more like Wicca based in your practices. But yeah, something about protection is coming through really strongly as well, like how to protect oneself better. Um, I don't feel like that's coming from fear. I feel like it's actually coming from awareness. Like something that you're aware of something that's making you consider that or making you think about that. Again, I think you're safe. I think you're fine, but I just keep seeing runes everywhere. Runes, signs, symbols. Again, light language could be something coming up for you. Arrows, they're showing me arrows really strongly. Also a sign of protection. Okay, Sag. Okay, so maybe you're needing a little extra protection these days. There's all kinds of ways to go about that. And a lot of you know who've been with me. If you're new, then you probably don't know this. I am a huge advocate for people discovering what works best for them when it comes to things like that, whether it's spiritual practices, well, actually, mostly in the realm of spiritual practices, but when it comes to anything, right? It's like you got to find what works for you personally. Like, there's nothing wrong with asking another person or asking for help or guidance. Like, we need to do that to learn, to start somewhere, right? But definitely develop your own practices with your own intuition, okay? But arrows, they're showing me arrows very, very clearly, and I feel like it is for protection specifically. So Sag, this is going to be an interesting reading. And for you, I actually was feeling the Dreams of Gaia tarot. So let's go ahead and just go for it, okay? Nice. Also, you can tell my voice is a little raspy. It's just been hard to stay hydrated. My throat definitely is a little dry, and I got a little bit of a cough going on, but I think it's really just like allergy, energetic stuff, All right, Sag. I am seeing the Queen of Cups. I feel like it's not you, though. Interesting. It could be someone in your field or someone, I feel like it's a friend. I don't know. It feels very like ally-like. It feels very like homey. Well, it's Cancer. Queen of Cups is Cancer. We are in Cancer season. Happy birthday, Cancers, if any of you are watching. The Queen of Cups energy is just there. It's just there. They're just there. This is being brought to my attention to bring it to your attention. Okay. What else is going on for Sag? They're showing me the King of Swords, which I feel like that really is coinciding with that, like runes, symbology, accessing knowledge on some level, or gaining new knowledge. I feel like that is you. I feel like you are in the King of Swords energy. One more shuffle. Hold on, I gotta stop. Sag, I think you gotta clean your field. I got in that King of Swords energy, and then suddenly I felt like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like suddenly I felt like there was too much of something, like too much of other people's energy, or too much distraction, or just too much of something that feels restless and disruptive. I don't like it, and I don't know if you're feeling that or not, but I'm feeling it, and you got to clean your field. You got to clean your field. Could also be just cleaning up your environment or just taking more time for yourself, especially if you're in this King of Swords state. Like, King of Swords likes to figure things out, you know, and it's easier to figure things out when you have a little bit of solo time, you know. Sag, yeah, oh my God, Sag. Oh, I also think some of you, okay, thank you. This also might be why you are coming into some sort of new knowledge, or you're diving into a study of some sort. I feel like some of you are also just even more sensitive than normal. It just feels like easy intrusion is what I keep getting. Easy intrusion, easy distraction. Yeah. So some of you, that's because you're actually growing in your sensitivity. But also some of you are just needing to be a little bit more firm about your boundaries, okay? Sagittarius. Any messages or insights for Sagittarius at this time? Oh, interesting. Okay, Sag. We have Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands. This Two of Wands in this deck is a little different. It speaks more to partnership, actually, than a traditional, Two of Wands sort of energy. But Ace of Cups is Ace of Cups. Your heart is pulling you in a certain direction, and probably it's rooted in relationship, okay? And relationship doesn't have to be romantic. It can be coworkers, it can be family, it could be friends. But yeah, something or someone, you're drawn to something or someone in a specific direction. In a specific direction. Is this what you're figuring out? Do you not feel safe about it? Some of you are interpreting this energy as not safe. I'm not going to say you're right or wrong, because you're perceiving it. And remember, our reality is really rooted in our belief, right? So I think you do need to take some time to discern safe, not safe, safe, not safe, should I not. You need time to discern that, because I feel like the mental space and where you're at emotionally with it, like something is not aligned there, like almost you needing to align your head and your heart to really see the truth of this particular path with whoever this is. Again, a lot of you, this is not romantic. Just want to make that very clear. But your heart is definitely like gravitating this way towards someone for a certain reason. Okay. Any other messages or insights for Sag? You keep showing me the runes. Yeah, if you don't work with glyphs or wards or runes or light language, I would make some space to consider it. They keep bringing it up for a reason, you know? It just seems like it might be very important for you, or very helpful for you, or even unlock something for you at this time. Oh yeah, wow, 10 of Earth. Okay, 10 of Earth coming out here. I don't think you're at the 10 yet. Oh. Again, some of you are considering separation of some sort, which would take you from the 10 to the 9. Something about the 10 doesn't feel solid or like it's really there, which tells me you are either like getting out of a 10 of Earth situation, or you're trying to move into one. Something about this doesn't feel real or tangible or solid, like it's just in thought form, almost like just thinking about it. 10 of Earth is like house, home, legacy. It's long-term health, wealth, that sort of deal. It's kind of like hitting the jackpot. I'm hearing heaven. Heaven's been coming up. The word heaven has been coming up a lot in the collective as well. Mm. Yeah, they're showing me the 9. You're very solidly in the 9, which means in your own energy, independent and strong and pretty stable and pretty resourceful and like pretty good. Like you're pretty good. But also, again, this is why there's this question around the 10. Because your heart is wanting to go in a certain direction, and it's something that is surrounding partnership or relationship of some kind, and that would either bring you into the 10 or take you out of a 10 situation. Either way, you're solidly in the 9. My mouth is not working today. Any other messages or insights for Sagittarius? And again, this like polarizing energy too that I was getting before. It's like right, wrong, left, right. I'm feeling that here with what I was picking up in the channeling. Anything else for Sag? Wow, King of Earth. I feel like that's you. I feel like I'm speaking to Saggies who are really in their masculine, which means you're trying to figure out how to take action, right? King of Earth always comes with the 10. They manage the 10. They're responsible for the 10. They cultivate the 10, like the King of Cups does for the 10 of Cups, right? And here you are. So again, you're considering your 10 of Earth, whether you're leaving a 10 of Earth situation or you're about to step into one. And 10 of Earth, again, I want to make it clear, it doesn't have to be romantic family stuff. It can also be like work related, okay? It could just literally be about your own legacy and your own resources. But there's clearly a person here wrapped up in that for you, okay? Wrapped up in this decision for you. Can I get one more? We'll get one more and then we'll move on. One more for my Saggies, please. I am seeing family is very important to you, Sag. It's like that's coming up very, very strong. Family is very important. Community is very important. One that you can nourish and one that can nourish you. Thank you. There's a sense of purpose coming up for you too in this, Sag. Yeah, the deer poking out in the back just caught my attention. I've never seen that before. The elk and the deer. That to me feels like very masculine, feminine, mother, father sort of energy. Yeah, finding purpose in family, finding purpose in even like showing up for others, leading others, taking care of others, or just being part of the community. But in that King of Earth, that's way more patriarchal leader sort of an energy versus like just support. You want to cultivate that. You're looking to cultivate the right community, the right family situation. Some of you are finding you need to leave one that you're in because it's not it. And there could be someone that's showing you that or making you see that. And so here you are like this way or that way, this way, that way. And if you're not in a situation like that, you want to be and you want to cultivate it. And I think some of you are recognizing the first steps on how to do that. Okay. Nice. Maiden. Maiden coming out here. Maiden's an interesting card. Because so I love the Dream of Gaia tarot. It's like it's very not tarot at the same time. And Maiden, while it is 2, normally in tarot, it's like High Priestess. It's so not a High Priestess card. It's a card of kind of like new beginnings, but the beginnings already started and you've already like commenced on the path and you're just staying open to new opportunities, staying open to what you're going to experience and just kind of having fun and enjoying it with a childlike sense of wonder. Like that's Maiden energy, and Maiden actually landed over here. So that's what I'm saying. It's like there is a path, and a lot of you it's wrapped up in a person, but there is a path you are feeling really drawn to that would be new and offer you some new experiences and opportunities. And here you are trying to figure out what to do about it. Okay. Alrighty, right. All right, let's go ahead and pull some other cards. Where are we at? 14 minutes? I do love the animals. I do love them animals. I don't feel like they're right for today, though. I've been feeling that more and more. Just taking note. Actually, I kind of want to do the Fae. Let's do Fae. Okay. All the decks that I use are linked below, and they've been updated. So yeah, they've been updated. So just letting you know that. Let's look over here first. Let's look at the King of Earth and the Ten of Earth first for Sag. Oh, friends. This is what I'm saying. Your intentions are set on community, family, and legacy. That is what your goal is right now. That is what is important to you right now. And the friendship card literally just speaks to that. There's really not much more to say about it because it's like I was already getting a lot of that for you anyway. And that's just what this speaks of, how we work with other people, right? How we collaborate and build community and how helpful and supportive that really is. So not surprising that that came out. Tell me more about the King of Earth and the Ten of Earth for Sag. Yeah, you're already far beyond thinking about doing things alone. Like you're very independent energy, Sag, but you're also very social. But if you were struggling at all any point of how to do things alone versus with other people, you're past it. You're very focused on how to come together with the right people, how to nourish the right people. Spirit Dancer. Oh, I like this. It's actually very saggy. Spirit Dancer is kind of like a hard yes card. It's very like creative spark and flow and passion and whimsy. It's very mutable fire, which is very you, and it's very fun. It's like you also want to have fun with whoever and whatever you're cultivating here in sense of community or family or household. So that feels good. Can I get one more for the Ten of Earth and the King of Earth, please? Yeah, wow, the RAR card. I think that's it. Yeah, RAR. Just RAR. Just if for those who like numerology, 46 cyclical. When I say cyclical, because people have asked me this, 46 breaks down to a 10, which breaks down to a 1, right? So cyclical. 36, 9, and then we have 52 here with 7. The RAR card is also very fiery. It speaks to fast moving energy, kind of unstoppable, very similar to the 8 of Wands, and also very untamable at the same time. Oh, interesting. I'm feeling a collision. Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. I'm feeling a bit of a collision. Something unexpected, disruptive. Not like, I know these words sound bad, but it doesn't feel bad. Like it sounds bad, it doesn't feel bad. I know how that sounds, but I know I'm saying like collision, disruption. It feels like it's bringing excitement though. I think that's what's happening over here. That might be what's happening over here, Sag, with this presentation of a new path where most of you, it is interlaced with a person. It's almost like you're busy doing your thing. A lot of you probably already in a Ten of Earth, and something like it almost feels like fate. Again, know how that sounds. The RAR card also speaks of that, like untamable energy, but sometimes it has like a fatalistic. I know we tend to say fatalistic like it's like fatal, but like it's also fate, right? Uncalculated event, unforeseen event. But it feels like it actually gives you more vitality. It gives you more life. It gives you more excitement. Yeah, some of you are already busy in whatever Ten of Earth you've cultivated, enjoying it, and then some sort of untamable energy comes in and it's like, wait a minute. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Drawing your attention to the potential of something else. Drawing your attention to the potential of something else. Let's go ahead and look at this something else. That was very fast. Oh, Lace the Moon's Daughter. You got a lot of cards that are very like fiery, kind of cheeky, and kind of like fun. This is more on the cheeky side, if you can like see her face and everything. She's playful. 38, bringing down to 11. She's very playful and she can move in and out of the shadows. Also really emphasizing that like energy of surprise. Like she kind of is popping out of the shadows to go, hi, hello. Again, disruptive, but playful and kind of exciting and like, wait a minute, what is going on? This card also has a little bit of a friendship vibe. You see how she's like squished onto this guy's head over here, but they're friends, they're allies, they hang out. Yeah, Sag, however this potential new path or opportunity, it stirs you emotionally and it stirs you passionately and it gets you excited, but it seems like it's coming in a disruptive way or just really catches you off guard, like really coming out of left field, but it's playful and it's cheeky. And if there is a person wrapped up in it for you, they are also playful and kind of cheeky. And it's got you thinking about things. It's got you thinking about the possibilities. Can I get one more here for Sag? Oh, the guardian at the gate. Oh yeah. Oh, I just got the chills on that. Sag, I don't think you're going to be able to resist this. So guardian at the gate is implying that there is some sort of threshold that you are moving through if you take this path. You don't have to take it. I also want to make that clear. This does feel like fate is kind of involved. Again, unforeseen events in terms of serendipitous nature. But you don't have to take it if you don't want to. If you're comfortable where you are or whoever you're dealing with, then like, you know, do your thing. But the guardian at the gate really emphasizes that there's a threshold here. And if you pass a threshold, it's kind of like you can't go back. It's very much like the kind of like the Ace of Pentacles when I speak to that card. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is like the pentacle being held in the sky, and there's a little like path in a garden, and then it has an archway, and then it goes out to the mountains. It's like that. The Ace of Pentacles to me is moving into a whole new reality, or even like an elevated timeline for me as a reader. And I'm kind of getting that here. And it's coming out as a surprise. Like it literally came out of the blue, came out of the darkness of like, where was this opportunity and or person hiding? It's exciting. It's exciting, but it's also like, what? Wait, what? It's also a little like anxiety inducing. So I think getting in the King of Swords energy to really discern this, but again, find that alignment with your head and your heart about this. You'll know what to do. You'll know what to do. Okay? All right, Sag, I'm going to go into part 2, and we're going to dive deeper into this and see what else is behind this opportunity, potential person, and what also is going on over here with whatever it is you may be debating about not cultivating anymore or not investing in anymore. Okay? All right, Sag, I love you. Take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye.